Hi, I'm Ryan Martin and welcome to the Real Schools Staff Meeting Conversation Starter for December 2017. And the topic I want to have a little look at over the next few minutes is gratitude. And I suppose gratitude in the respect of how it would fit in to, I suppose, debriefing your teaching year. And I think one of the things that we don't do so well with teaching, particularly at this time of the year, is we almost run out the gates, head off to Christmas, and the rush of Christmas functions, family functions, holidays. We actually don't take the time to sit back and reflect and debrief on our year that was. So what didn't go so well, that's important. What maybe was okay, that's important. But I reckon the most important thing to do is actually reflect on the things that went well. And that you're really grateful for the support you may have had and the people that you worked with and the kids and their impact in that space. It is a really important thing to do, and it's not a bragging session. It's actually a really good way to reflect and an important way. Now, one of the reasons why I started to get a sense of how important this was is that a number of years ago I used to travel back from Bachelor in the Northern Territory back down to Melbourne over 3 days with another teaching colleague, Martin Buchanan. And in that time over 3 days, you really can't sit in silence or listen to ABC cricket, which absolutely did my head in. And so there were moments, quite a number of moments actually, where Martin and I actually just debriefed and covered the year that was, what went well, what we might be doing next year, plans that we might have. And over those 3 days, and I'm not saying you need to do this over 3 days, don't get me wrong, but what we did over those 3 days allowed me, after a massive year running a school, allowed me just to let off some steam, flesh out some things that happened, do a bit of problem solving, acknowledge that there'd been some stuff that I was really proud of and the people that were involved in that. And I arrived in Melbourne and my wife reckoned that I was a new person. And I felt it. I felt this massive load off my shoulders because I'd properly debriefed my year. Now, what my challenge is to you, as you maybe you're already on holidays or maybe you're just about to go on holidays, and if you are, it's all going to happen real quick over the next few days leading up to Christmas. My challenge is to spend some time, maybe just 30 minutes, ideally with the colleague. But if it's just by yourself or with a partner or even tell your kids, but take the time to talk about and acknowledge, maybe even record the things that have gone well for you this year and maybe a couple of the things that need to change in order to make you feel better, impacts more heavily on your students, because the research that sits behind this gratitude, debriefing, acknowledgement of what's gone well is really clear in its impact that it has on your mental health, anxiety levels. The list goes on. It's just an absolute imperative. So in the lead up to Christmas, challenge from Real Schools and myself is 30 minutes, debrief, record the things that you're proud of this year. And I'm really confident that you'll go into Christmas feeling just that little bit better about yourself. Have a fantastic, safe and festive Christmas season. And I can't wait to work with our Real Schools community in 2018. Thank you.